Hey guys, what's up? It's Snoop787. Welcome back to SevTech Ages. Myself and Heather.
Hey guys.
Picking up not too long after left hop shall we?
Yep.
All right. We got modular coming out of our ears.
Ew.
I mean, figuratively.
No, oh, okay.
You got a whole bunch of it.
Okay.
So I got 58 plates on me. I have more plates being pressed. Just the last of that order being pressed. This casing is ready to have the hatches put in.
Okay.
So all we need is just to get the plates here. And I'll take half a stack and I'll have the other half in there for you. So what we're gonna need 2 tiny input fluid or fluid input, 1 tiny fluid output, and 1 tiny energy input.
What was the first one?
Fluid. Tiny fluid.
Tiny fluid. Okay.
Yeah. And then let's get my vacuum tubes. So I'll work on the output and the input if you want to go ahead and get the output and the energy input if you want to get the fluid input.
All right, so tiny fluid input and output, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I got the output. The input's going to need some sheet metal, which there's tons of up there.
Yeah. It's actually the input.
4 LB modular iron plates, and this thing, I need 4 iron plates. So I had a bit of a blast of the past last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I saw on Twitter that apparently Disney has released Goof Troop.
Oh.
Sorry, that's Goof Troop. Not just Goof Troop. They actually released a Goofy movie.
Really?
Yeah, a Goofy movie is now on Blu-ray.
Oh, I loved that movie.
Oh, so did I. So I looked it up and I'm like, oh my god, I want to watch Goofy movie again. As I'll be honest, I've been looking at through Netflix and stuff, and they have the Goofy sequel. It's a Goofy movie, the second one, and the one straight to DVD. And it was like, yeah, it's all right. It's not that. It's okay. But I wanted to watch a Goofy movie because I remember loving that movie so much, and I couldn't find it. But then they asked this. I checked on Amazon, and it's like, oh yeah, you can rent for like $2.
Nice.
So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm like, you kidding me? Of course I'm gonna rent a Goofy movie. So I did.
Nice.
Oh my god, it was, and I watched the whole thing, and I'm just like, and I was smiling through the majority of it, and it's just like, oh, I remember this is a good feelings, and then the sad parts when Max totally shuts down his dad. I'm like, no, Max, he's your dad. He just wants to do what's best for you. It actually made me feel kind of about made me think about what my relationship with my dad is. And I'm just like, oh man, it's good movie, and I absolutely love it. So if anyone out there is willing to experience some good old-fashioned 1995 traditional animation 90's goodness and doesn't mind, ridiculous, just absolute ridiculousness, go check out Goofy Movie. Honestly, it's really good. Not paid, not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Hey, can I have a bucket?
You can have 12.
Oh my god, so many buckets. What do I do with all these buckets? You're like holding a bunch of buckets in my hand. What do I do with all these buckets?
What do I do?
Okay, so I need so for the hopper, I need a bronze gear. Okay.
Yep, that's what I'm currently making.
And a bronze. It always would be good to have extra hoppers anyways. So I need a chest from here, which there are none, so I'll make one.
Alright. I need the chest, and then I will have my hoppers, and then I can finish my things.
Okay. Okay, so the energy input hatch is going to go at the back. Right
I
there.
almost forgot what I needed. Chests.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right, let's get this hooked up as well. So I'll start hooking up the power.
Aw,
So I'm gonna do
I
this
gave
guy.
you my buckets. Can I have one bucket back, please?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Hold on a second. I'm in the workshop.
Okay.
Here, I'll give you half the buckets back.
I didn't realize I needed to keep one. I feel.
Yeah, they're kind of important.
Yeah. All right. And
your buckets
there.
are good.
All right, I got a tiny fluid input and a tiny fluid output.
Okay. So I just need some hemp cloth or tough fabric to get this LV coil insulated. So make sure you have 2 fluid inputs.
Oh, 2 of them?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Back to making another
2 in, 1 out.
2 in, 1 out. Okay.
Where's my hemp cloth? It's fine.
Need this. And these. And this. All right.
Tough fabric. Oh, it's just...
And let's just.
And then do.
All right.
I think part of the allure of that whole movie too was hearing Pauly Shore at his finest.
He was my favorite character in that movie. That and the girl
Hey
that
Max,
he liked.
look, it's the Leaning Tower of Cheesa.
Okay, so Snoop's birthday is coming up soon, so everybody just send him a bunch of copies of the movie
Oh
to
God, no,
his
please,
P.O. box.
no, please.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I can't.
And you have to watch every single one of them. 'Cause
No.
it would be rude not to watch a gift.
Stop it. You're so mean.
No.
Okay. Energy is hooked in.
All right,
We
almost
got
done.
power. And, yep, all hooked in power. Oh, boy.
All right. What's it?
Stupid.
All right, this one. And and this one. And this one. All right.
Perfect.
2 input, 1 output.
All right.
Okay.
So, the blueprint here. Okay, so we're going to put an input here.
Okay.
And an input here.
Okay. I'm
then
assuming the
the
output
output-
goes in this empty spot.
Goes right in the empty spot.
Okay. Oh, good. Yay, no
we
more
go.
ugly orange.
And now we put this in there. We got the blueprint found. Is the chemical mixer. So now, with the chemical mixer, we take steam
Okay.
and naphtha,
Okay.
and it makes propene.
Okay.
I know, it's kind of weird. So let's see here. So first we need to get so let's go check our steam tower.
It's like nighttime again. It's always nighttime in this pack.
True, that it is. But it's been, excuse me. How rude.
Wow, the neighbors do not like that you've put up this factory.
I know, right? Oh, here we go. We got 32 buckets worth of steam in here.
Oh, nice.
Cool. So, let's go ahead and get 3 buckets of steam.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Hot and steamy. And now we're going to get 3 buckets of molten naphtha.
Okay.
The good stuff. Alright, I got 3 molten naphtha buckets.
I fell in a hole.
Heather, why'd you gotta fall in a hole like
Well,
that?
I kind of climbed down the ladder on accident. I didn't realize it was there.
Well, that's okay. Alright. Have fun fighting wolves.
Yep.
There's wolves in the factory.
No. Ah. Door.
Alright. I will let you have the honors.
I don't know what I'm doing. This is not a good idea.
It's totally a good idea.
No.
In one of the...
You remember what happened last time I had a bucket full of fluid that wasn't water?
Well, make sure you click on the actual fluid block this time. Jeez.
Okay.
Okay. So take the naphtha bucket
Okay.
and right-click it on this input hatch.
All right.
And
Both
take the
of
second
them.
naphtha bucket.
Okay.
Yep. And do this.
Okay.
All right. Now take the steam bucket and put it on the second one. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Didn't blow up, so that's good.
Now check the main interface here.
50, 60, 70, 80, 90. All right. Now it says no matching recipe found.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume it's over here.
Now look at the output hatch.
Ooh. Yay!
Propene and propene accessories.
I like the color of that. That's actually cool when it's in the bucket.
Okay, now we have to make another modular machine.
Another one of these?
Yes, called the liquid processor.
Okay.
And you need to convert that propene into liquid plastic.
All right.
And then we need to make a third modular machine
Oh my god.
called the liquid the plastic molder
Okay.
to squish that liquid plastic
All right.
into
Okay.
actual plastic.
Wait. I have a feeling you have. Stupid door. I have a feeling you've made this whole thing just to make plastic action figures.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
I am pretty sure that there's no quests for any of this, and you have struck a deal with Hasbro.
Look, I want plastic minifigures just like everyone else, okay? It's not my
Just the
problem.
whole line of Snoop787 action figures.
Yeah, they have sweet golden god chopping motions.
Yeah, except there's always that one that's just like the cool guy with the car. He doesn't do anything but sit in the car.
Yeah, it just sits in the car.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah,
and it's got sunglasses that you can take on and off.
There's an extra slot for She-Ra Sarah. In the next right, sit in the passenger seat. But that one is that's generation 2.
Yeah, you can only get that one in Britain right now.
Yeah. Okay. So we need a controller. We need 2 more controllers, machine controllers.
Okay.
So we need LB wire coil, machine casings, modular end plates, which we have plenty of still.
Yep.
Circuit board, and redstone alloy gear.
But how did you get in here? Bad dog. Bad.
The wolves just get in wherever they feel like. They're just like roaches.
You are no help just sitting there.
No, me?
No, the dog.
Oh, you're a puppy.
I was being attacked and he just sat there wagging his tail.
Yeah, he's like, what's up? Who's a good puppy?
He's like wailing. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Alright, what do we need again? Machine?
We need machine casings. Or machine controller. 2 machine controllers.
I remember making these. Okay, do you want me to make the circuit board?
Yes.
Alright.
Let's go ahead and do that. I'll get the redstone alloy gears in place. So redstone alloy is a mixture of redstone, glowstone, and constantin. And
Wow, did not have a more iron for it. Alright, I'm gonna have to make some. Oh, wait. Nope, I'm gonna have to make some. Okay.
yeah, you can toss some of the ore into the crusher
Yeah.
to get that grit real quick. Constantin. Oh, good thing I have 20 of it. Make a whole bunch.
Alright.
This is gonna be good. So I'm back on the topic of 90s movies. What was your favorite 90s movie?
90s movie?
Yeah. Anything in the 90s.
Jeez, I don't know. I get my 80s and 90s kind of smushed together. I was born in the early 80s, so I don't remember a whole lot of the early 80s stuff, but the later 80s and the 90s kind of blur together to me. So I don't really know like a specific 90s movie because I think a lot of my favorite movies are actually from the 80s.
So when in 95 when Goofy movie came out, this is a frame of reference.
Mm-hmm.
When that movie came out, I was 9.
Okay.
9 years old. So I was living the high life in elementary school, you know, doing my thing. Total 90s kid.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved watching animated films of all kinds. I still do. And I would have to say my absolute favorite 90s movie. It's really hard to pick. I would probably have to say it's an animated film, and it would probably be either Rock-a-Doodle
I've never heard of
or All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Oh, that movie made me cry.
All Dogs Go to Heaven was so good.
Oh, that one made me cry.
Yeah, it's definitely a tearjerker.
It is.
But it's so good.
She is so freaking adorable for a animated character.
Oh yeah. Also Anastasia towards the end of 90s, I think it was Anastasia.
Yeah.
Okay, any Don Bluth film. I'm just gonna put it in there. Any freaking Don Bluth film. I absolutely love the art style of Don Bluth. I'm just gonna put. I don't care anymore. Don Bluth films.
Just all of those ones.
Just all of them. Just can't get enough. Just
Do we have
can't help it.
quartz grindstone?
A quartz grindstone? I don't think so.
Trying to figure out how to get this. Okay, I can either use a. Oh, do we have a regular grindstone?
Yes, we have a millstone. We have.
Do you have the astral sorcery one?
No.
All right, to get the iron grit, it's telling me that I need.
I thought I made a grindstone, a quartz grindstone.
It says we either need a quartz grindstone, a.
Oh yeah, right here.
Where is it?
It's in this little.
Oh, I passed right by it. Okay.
Yeah, just toss some iron ore in there and squish it, right?
I'm just ingots.
Ingots and squish it. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Okay. All right, so enough for 2 controllers. I have 2 redstone alloy gears. Perfect. I got the wire coils already. I'll get the casings made, and then all we need are those
the movies
circuit
I'm
boards.
thinking of are like late 80s.
Yeah.
Like Brave Little Toaster was actually one of my favorites.
Oh, I loved Brave Little
animated
Toaster.
Ones. The Little Mermaid has always been my favorite.
Oh yeah, you can't go wrong with
Always.
Little Mermaid.
But second was Brave Little Toaster. And that was before it was a Disney movie.
Right.
It wasn't always a Disney movie. Everyone's like, oh, Disney movie. It wasn't always a Disney movie. Disney didn't actually have that movie until the 90s.
Yeah, there was a lot of films that were like from offshoot studios of Disney's that didn't get the marker on them yet.
Until they were like good enough or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Like Bluth Studios, Don Bluth Studios, he was an animator for Disney, and he worked on a lot of the early Disney movies from the 80s, I think. but then he split off on his own and started making his own brand. And so the secret of Nim, and Anastasia.
Oh, that was a good one
and
too.
all this stuff.
I read the book before I saw the movie.
Oh yeah. So what was 90s animated movies? Yeah, why not? And of course, they're all dominated by Disney.
Oh yeah.
Because that was the prime of their life.
Oh yeah, Disney did
the 90s Disney animated.
Yeah.
That's it.
They went through phases because they did just animated, and then they did the animated live. You know, like Bedknobs and Broomsticks, and Mary
that
Poppins.
Was like 70s and 80s, yeah.
Yeah, and then they went back into like only just animated for a while.
Yeah, and now look at them; they're doing like a whole bunch of live stuff, of only live stuff.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the 90s, there was the Iron Giant.
Okay. Oh, see, when I hear that, all I can think of is Ready Player One. That's my favorite part in that whole movie.
Oh, I did love the Iron Giant. Oh, the Iron Giant was good. Yeah, Rockadoodle right there, 1991, Rockadoodle. Oh, and American Tail.
That was a good one. Although I thought
American Tail and Five Foot Goes West
was actually better than the first one. I thought that one was more. I thought that was so.
It was way more
better.
entertaining.
It was.
And it was just awesome. The cool stuff that they did, and like, Tiger.
Oh, the cat.
Tiger as voiced by Dom DeLuise.
Yep.
Oh, another one of my favorite voice actors right there, Dom DeLuise. Right up there with Jim Cummings.
The songs were better too, I thought.
Oh yeah.
The whole movie was just better. You can't really say that to a lot of sequels, but it was. It was kind of like the first one, they were just kind of seeing how it went, and then they knew what to do for the second one.
Yeah, but then it's just... they're just so good.
Yeah.
They're just so good. Oh, there's a blast from the past. The Page Master.
Oh,
do you remember that one?
I do.
With Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah, when he was like a little kid.
And that was one of those mixture live action animated films. But yeah, 1994, The Page Master. Now that's a good one.
Now did they have that under animated then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of the dragon.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
When he would go into the book worlds, he became animated.
That's true. Okay.
In the library, he was all live action. But yeah. Classics. Oh, jeez. Oh, there's so many good ones. Okay, so I'm gonna get these blueprints into place then. What do I need? Plastic molder.
I'm getting more glass.
Which is two paper and a black. Okay, that's easy to make.
Alright.
Oh, we're back at Dinosaur Tale. Roll back the rock to the dawn of time.
I don't think I ever saw that one.
That starred John Goodman as
the
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I can picture the poster for it, but I don't think I've ever saw it. Land Before Time, the first one was great, and then they made like 15 billion sequels.
Oh my god, yeah. And they're still going.
Are they?
I think they're still going. I honestly think they're still going.
Oh my god.
Liquid processor. Liquid. Yeah, because they haven't stopped.
They realize the dinosaurs go extinct after a while, right?
They know they're gonna die, right? just saying. They know they're gonna die, right? It's only a matter of time.
All right.
But yeah, oh man, there's so many good ones. All right, I got the plastic mold of the machine processor, or the liquid processor blueprints ready to go.
Okay.
And it is time for us to wrap up this trip down memory lane.
Oh wait, I'm almost done. I just need a copper plate.
All right, well I'll start wrapping up while you finish up the copper plates, and
okay.
we'll get the module machine set up next time. Because I got the stuff to make the controllers. We just need to get the little parts for them too.
All right, I got the circuit board. We're good.
tiny fluid hatches and stuff. All right, well, thank you all for joining us for the episode of SevTech Ages with Self and Heather. If you are new to either of our channels, hit the subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, let's see that kind of thing. As always, want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors, Host Havoc. If you're looking for quality Minecraft servers and more, go check out Host Havoc in the description down below. Be sure to use their reference link so you know who has the absolute best fans. It's clearly us.
It is.
And as always, guys, I want to say thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.